Hello. How are you? What'd you guys think of the rest of the amateurs up here tonight? Let's give them a round of applause. Yeah, they're fucking amateurs. They're not like me. I'm one of these guys, you know, goes to a party, fucking gets hammered, fucking going over his material. There's one stupid other fucking drunk guy laughing at me. I fucking think I'm a comedian. Now I'm up here with a microphone in my hand, fucking sweaty armpits, shit in my pants. My dick's the size of a grape. I'm fucking so nervous. A big grape, but it's still a fucking grape. I don't have anything fucking funny to say. So if you look at the word amateur, you rearrange the letters, it actually spells a true am. And that's what I am. I'm a true am, because you know what? I don't even give a fuck if there's a guy still laughing at me in the party. I'll still roll through my material. But I care about you people, so I actually tried to prepare something tonight. I had this great routine all ready to roll about Oprah Winfrey, because I fucking hate Oprah Winfrey. I don't know if I'm just jealous of her, or maybe I'm mistakenly in love with her, but, you know, I ran, past my girlfriend, Denise, or I should say my enabler. She's right over there. Let's give her a round of applause. Yeah, Denise, she's not much of a wrestler, but you should see her box. For my boy Gary over there. He's never seen her box as far as I know. So, she goes, hey, like, that's good material, but really, why don't you stick with your strengths? Like, stick with what you know. She goes, like, you know divorce and drinking. Like, those are your strengths. I kind of looked at her, I'm like, oh, yeah, thanks, honey. Really means a lot. Glad you left sex out. Didn't really realize divorce was a strength until then. But, I have been divorced twice. No applause. It's a gift. And I try, you try to learn things about yourself. You make mistakes, you try to pick yourself up, and been divorced twice. I'm trying to figure out, what could be the common denominator of my relationship failures, other than me being involved. But I looked at them and I go, you know what? Maybe it's not me. I figured out, fuck, I must be a really good cook. Because each time I got married, like, they gained 30 pounds. Like, in no time. And the funny thing was, when we broke up, they'd lose, like, 30 pounds. I think we're onto something here. The other thing I realized is I fucking must be a sexual fucking dynamo. Because after 6 months, like, these girls didn't even want to have sex with me anymore. I must have fucked the fuck right out of it. Like, you know what I learned from that? I learned from those two things, don't cook with starches. And, don't show the girls your A game right at the beginning. You gotta hold them back for month 8 or 9. You wanna fucking, try to roll into that first year. The other thing is, I've been divorced twice. It's amazing how many fucking people will call me for marital advice. I'm like, are you fucking idiots? That's like calling Oprah and saying, can you help me lose weight? Sorry, Denise, made an Oprah joke. So, these guys are calling me, and I'm going, what the hell are you calling me for? Women are calling me, asking for marital advice. The only reason you're calling me is because you want me to say, listen, just leave the guy, leave the bitch. You want to get out, do it. But you know what? If they're stupid enough to call me, I'm going to fuck them up. I'm going to give them the worst piece of advice you could give any guy. And this is particularly to guys. Because any guy here who's been in a relationship, when the sex is starting not to be as frequent as you want, you fucking made this move, you're going, I'm not going to initiate sex anymore. Fuck her. Yeah, that really shows them, eh, guys? But you're sitting there, week 3, she's fucking, I know she fucking wants this. The girls got us right where they fucking want us at this point. They've crushed our balls. We are fucking nothing at that point. And again, it's sex, Maybe, like Denise left out sex of my strength, so maybe possibly I'm not as good as I thought. I've had a couple of bad runs in my life that maybe, had a lot to do with it. Like, a couple of years ago, I had really bad back problems. I'm lucky to even be standing tonight, let alone doing stand-up. So I go to the doctor, tell him, how bad my back is, and, you guys probably guessed it, I need a penis reduction. So, You know, let me just say, you know, to make a long story short. I mean, to make a long story short about my penis reduction. You don't want your doctor to look like Hein Yin back there. Because they have the small little Asian hands, your penis looks bigger in there, they always take an extra inch off the top. I love you, but you're a shitty doctor. The other problem I've had, you know, maybe, I don't know if it's an aesthetic thing, but I'm not, you know, I'm not circumcised. I know you probably noticed. And, so, I mean, I don't know. Is that a thing that girls, like, don't like? I mean, there's a couple of guys I've been with that didn't like it, but, I mean, most of the girls seemed okay. And it's not like I really have the, you know, the full phallic slab on. It's more like a mock turtleneck, you know what I mean? It's kind of like, I can almost describe it. It's like, can you hear me? Hello? It's kind of like this, a little hair, but I haven't been trimming up, kind of. And then, of course, you know, you're getting romantic, a little rub comes down, the head starts following, just, you know, hello? And when you know, if my cock could talk, that's what I want to talk. Hello, how are you? Hello, vagina. Speaking of vaginas, you know what you get if you rearrange the letters in Oprah's name? Rap hole. I don't know what the fuck that means, but it sounds like she's bitch. Which I like. You know what you get if you rearrange the letters in Stedman's name? Big fucking pussy whip fucking rich guy. But sorry, I digress. What was I talking about? Oh yes, that's a short topic. But what usually, you know, what's the common denominator in all this? What causes all this? You know, a lot of it, you know, is drinking. And yeah, you know, I used to drink a lot. I still do, but I used to. And some people might even go as far to say that, you know, I have a drinking problem. Again, no applause necessary, it's a gift. And, but I mean, I'm kind of getting sick and tired of the abuse that alcoholics are taking. Like, why are alcoholics, like, all of a sudden, you know, not great people? And, you know, you look at these groups, they have Alcoholics Anonymous. You know, what the fuck do they need sponsors for? Like, they're sober. Like, what do they need someone to help them out for? Like, it's the alcoholics that fucking need help. Like, we need a whole quad of fucking enablers. You know, someone we can call if we need money at last call. We need a ride home. You know, when we're about to fuck a really ugly chick, and the guy goes, you know what, just fuck her. Fuck her, man. You're not gonna fucking remember anyway. Just fuck her. You know, I mean, I guess we could have sponsors, but I mean, we want sponsors like Captain Morgan, Ron Bacardi. Like, I know probably, fuck, we'd go to the sponsor meeting, I'd get drunk that day, fucking be the last guy, and I'd get, like, Beefeater. You know, I'm sitting at the bar with my leather jacket, Beefeater on the fucking back. My name's Jim, so they go, hey, Beefeater Jim. Yeah, fuck, they were funny. Why don't you stand up and fucking Yuk Yuk, man, Thursday night, last Thursday of every month. But now we've got a glimmer of hope to problem drinkers and alcoholics of the world. We have one glimmer. We have someone who can bring alcoholics back into being on vogue, and it's you got it, the man himself, Charlie Sheen. Let's hear it for him. I mean, this guy's ready for it, so he's the one. He's been at this his whole life. He's in shape. You see him fucking working out. He's making more money than ever. He's got an army of people loving him. I mean, this guy, he could bring alcoholics back into mainstream. Like, he could make the 2-martini lunch part of Canada's food guide. He could bring smoking back indoors. Maybe even a movie theater. Fuck, who knows? This guy's got potential. He could have... What the fuck else could he do, you ask? Okay, I'm gonna fucking tell you. He could have Caesars and fucking mojitos being sold at Starbucks every morning. He could make it okay to walk into a liquor store and say, can you recommend a good driving wine? But people, we gotta fucking rally. I mean, this is our moment. If we want to do this, we've got to rally behind him. I I mean, it's got to be like a religion. We got to hit the streets. We got to be out there. We got to fucking let the word out. Let the word out. And if it's going to be a religion, well, we need a prayer. And I have a prayer. Hopefully I can remember it. Charlie, as you party in L.A., oh, hallowed be your Adonis-like DNA. With a glass of Captain Morgan rum, your two goddesses will be done. And who gives a fuck what that Chuck Lorre would say. And please forgive those fools and trolls who trespass against us, because we'll follow you to Mars like the other bitchin' rock stars. Please lead us into temptation and deliver us from Oprah. For thine has the tiger blood, the power to party, forever and ever, winning. Amen, Kitchener. Thank you very much. One more time for Jim Moore. And keep that applause going for your next guest, Jeff Jones. As it is stage quickly, Jim Moore.
Attaboy.
Give it up, give it up, give it up.